It's Week 14 of the NFL. And we've got the Giants, rangy linebacker. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Giants and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourselves in the postseason?
So the Philadelphia offense sets to take over for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw, just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Here you go, Breezer.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Third down, Purdy. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if at some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Here's Pacheco. He is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Giants. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This one complete to Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains. Every offense is trying to find, and brings up manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. Here's pressure. It's there. And down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get a close it out of that one. His way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New York. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry. He saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Here's Purdy again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Wan'Dale Robinson. Down Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. You see he is currently 2nd in that category. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Nix. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. Quick throw here is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This one caught by Chase. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Warren. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, New York. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They're searching here for the tying score. Now 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion over Sanders. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and Bo Nix. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. He's trying
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he will have a Giants first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Giants.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal. This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
One more time with Warren. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Warren. Powering forward. He's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Purdy. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. NFL. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing again is Purdy. A throw left side, caught by Sinnen. He'll get it inside the 20. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he will score. Game on. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Eagles. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw again with Purdy. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9 to Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one's taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. Down the sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. Atwell sent in motion here. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the spot. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short. Purdy. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
Play action now. It's Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A carry here for Warren. Now the Eagles use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down, and here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third down, Purdy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here it is, 4th down and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. Good.